So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly... Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hoeneß with the short one. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lazio are looking to go forward now. Gattuso, who's on a run down the left wing. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Look at the space, it shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Great run on the overlap here. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lazio upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ferdinand. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. Just a goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Botafogo! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead. And he shoots! That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Over to the left. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Hernes is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Now Gattuso, driving on and making good progress. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
There's the header! Decent enough try.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vieira. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Botafogo really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. the boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Botafogo in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Lahm. Messi. And it's Vieira. He's well positioned here. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira. Gattuso. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Botafogo with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And it's Gattuso. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos flashes a terrific header. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. And it's Gattuso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Araujo gets it away. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 20. Camisa
Roberto Carlos.
19. Camisa 22.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball.
Camisa 14. Teremos
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And this is Bale. Lahm plays it in. Platini played out to the left flank. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played right into his path. Platini! Platini! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Bale. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Lazio really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Botafogo are almost home and dry now. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super! Tries a shot! It's in! They're back within reach! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it out wide. And this is Bale. Tonali is onto this.
Foram
Yeah.
indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Chance here to counter. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Oh, cracking ball. Bellingham! And with that, the final whistle. Botafogo are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Senhoras e senhores,
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Driving forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post! Ernest. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero gets a foot in here. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And it's Lahm. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Straight at the keeper.
Hoeneß simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Ernest. Botafogo looking to pass the... Great chance! Goal! Botafogo! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Cross into the box. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. There's the shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Del Piero puts his foot on the gas. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Araujo. Bergomi. Hernes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero. Nedved. That is lovely.
Teremos
Del Piero.
minuto de acréscimo.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Botafogo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua colaboração com o nosso programa beneficente Chance no Futebol. Substituição no time do
Whistle
Botafogo.
goes, and we start the second half.
Camisa 17, camisa 20.
Ferdinand.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Botafogo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Camisa
Well, I think it's the
18.
perfect time to make a change.
And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf powering forward here. Vieira. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. That's Vieira. Nedved. There he goes, motoring forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. This might spell danger. Botafogo, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Lahm delivers. And he's there to clear it. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top. And this is Hullet. And he takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Hernes. Oh, that is Hullet! And he hits the net! It is no contest. It is a landslide. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 22.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And the shot! It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Platini. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he get it through? And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Suarez plays it short. And here's Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. That's the throw. Vieira. Now it's Kaká. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. And it's Neymar. Tonali has created one goal already. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. And he goes cross-field. And it's Lahm. Oh, nice touch. It's run loose here. Some really good ball movement. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Bellingham.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Tonali running with the ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Suarez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vieira. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Bale. And that's it. Botafogo can reflect